what is going on? Welcome in. I'm Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we're going to look at the energy for today. So let's get into it. I hope you're doing well today. I hope life is treating you all right. Things have been pretty okay, astrologically speaking. We'll go from that vantage point. There is a lot shifting and changing right now that we do need to pay attention to. We have a couple planets in retrograde, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. And anytime any planet goes into retrograde, it brings things up that aren't being dealt with, that are kind of being swept under the rug. Lessons, wisdom, knowledge that we need to gain in order to move forward in a more authentic way. Meaning, actually like inviting in things that we feel happy and excited about, living a life that feels fulfilling. And the changes that are being made right now, some of them we were ready for, some of them we were prepared for. Some of them we were not expecting, right? Those can be a little bit more of the tough ones. And some things kind of just came out of nowhere. Sometimes like I'm hearing like we were expecting some things, but maybe not as difficult as what we anticipated. So we'll set the tone with an energy cleansing. It's a good time to set intention for the reading, clear out the energy, clear out any blocked energy, unwanted things. This is also a really good time for you to set your own intention as well. If you would like Spirit to answer certain questions, deliver specific messages, now is the time to ask and to be open to receive. And we will get going. All right. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is blocking the highest and best messages from coming through. Fear, doubt, insecurity, lack of worth, lack of value, anger, frustration, tension. Release it from us so we can be open to receive these messages clearly. Help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit guides, guardian angels, Mama Love. Okay, so let's get into it. So we have a full moon approaching, full moon in, I think it's another one in Capricorn. I think we had 2 full moons in Capricorn right in a row. Let me double check on that, but that's not happening until the beginning of next week. So if you followed along in the weekly video, definitely check out those readings. I went through the astrology for the upcoming week. These are collective messages, obviously. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I do personal readings, so if you want me to look at your specific situation, definitely hit me up. Personal readings, tarot, astrology, mediumship, pranic energy healing, and Ayurvedic wellness consultation. So if you're interested, definitely reach out. This engagement ring has been popping up for us. So something wanting a deeper level of commitment. This, yes, can be from someone outside of you, but this is also, I'm hearing like you committing to something on a deeper level, right? You kind of realizing, well, we can't avoid it with the wedding rings. Obviously, this is a love deck. It doesn't have to be related to your love relationship. Just as a side note, take it as it resonates. Take it as the energy fits. So I am seeing, obviously, you committing to something on a deeper level, like I was saying. I feel like you have been debating, deliberating about something for quite some time. It's been lingering in the back of your mind, and now you're ready. Now you're ready to commit. Now you're ready to finally bring this idea, this vision into fruition. And really, it was only a matter of time, is what I'm hearing, before you really started pushing forward towards this idea, towards this dream. For some of you, this can be a deepening of a relationship, of a commitment. If that does resonate, don't force it if it doesn't fit, especially if there are a lot of up and down that you're going through right now in your personal relationships. Because like I said, this Pluto in retrograde, Saturn in Pisces in retrograde, it's really forcing us to do the hard work around the things that need changing and adjusting. And some of those things are our intimate relationships, people, situations that we have valued, that we felt close to, and it's changing. It's looking a little bit different. And I feel like for the majority of you, this is about that level of commitment that you're making to yourself, that you're making to your happiness and to your abundance. It is coming through, unfortunately, having to cut away people and situations that aren't fitting for you anymore, that aren't really resonating with where you're heading, where you're going. Spirit is saying, to be mindful, to take your time, right? One step at a time, not being too crazy, like trying to push through. 9 of Wands is at the end of the deck. So it's this value of, I'm hearing like being soft with yourself, right? Like so often we're trying to get through something really quickly, or, trying to make it to the end of the bus stop. Yeah, I get it, right? You have specific ideas in mind of how you want things to look. And if this situation isn't going to fit the bill, then you're ready for the next thing. And you are very serious, right? Engagement ring, wedding ring, tongue twister there. You are ready to commit. You are ready to really kind of understand what is going to be with you for longevity. And, approaching it in a very smart and practical way, using your intellect to guide you, to direct you, and allowing things to not be so emotional. We have had a lot of the water element, water energy in the air lately in the astrology, but there's also a lot of air energy. Air deals with our intellect, the way that we process through things, how we understand what is happening. And I'm hearing you're like taming this beast within. As much as it feels great to express ourselves, express our emotions, feel our feels at times, right? Unleash, if you will. At the same time, there is a lot of value that comes through tempering that energy with rationale. And you've had to take this very diplomatic approach to your life in order to close out a cycle that was really heavy, that was very overwhelming, that took a lot of courage and strength and fortitude to push through. Someone, something is watching you. We've been seeing this in the background with this 2 of Cups, wanting connection. So if you are single, this could be relationship. New romantic relationship coming in. If you're happily matched or happily single, not looking for relationship, then this is new partnership, new friend, new community, new business partner coming in. You guys are vibing on the same level. You might see things differently, right? We have King of Cups, King of Swords, so different perspectives, but both have an element of maturity and understanding. Both kind of, know what the commitment entails, know what it means to actually be serious, to be mature, to take responsibility for the relationships, the situations in your lives. And this person is ready to make an offer. They are a little sheepish. They are worried. They're worried at what your response is going to be. Maybe there is some conflict between you two, or just conflict for both of you individually in general, because there is a lot going on. It doesn't mean that your day-to-day has to be a war zone specifically, but there is tension. There's frustration. Things are happening underneath the surface that we can't necessarily control, and everyone's going through it, right? And so I feel like someone sees what they want with you, and they are ready to make this offer. But like I said, there is a little bit of shyness or fear behind that, as in anything, right? They want to make sure that they're coming from a space that is really balanced, that they're not being wishy-washy about how they approach you, right? Like, oftentimes people will sell you the best thing. Oh, it's going to be great. We'll do this. We'll do that. Happily ever after. And those ideas are awesome if we can actually follow through. And this person feels definitely like they want to make sure that they can follow through. There is this energy of like, can we work together? There's a little bit of hesitancy, and I don't think this is coming from you. I think this is coming from their past experiences with other relationships, other dynamics that have turned sour. Maybe they're still dealing with that, with this Queen of Swords energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone that's being very brutal is what I'm hearing. Someone that is, I feel like this is outside of you. And I don't feel like this person is specifically attached to you, to be honest. This feels like they're dealing with someone else. Like I said, someone who's being very brutal, who's making it hard to find balance and stability. And this person is sensitive, not in a bad way, in a way that they're just very emotionally receptive, right? King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. If you know any water signs, they just are very good. They can intuit and feel things on a very deep level. And that's in part why I feel like whomever they're dealing with is quite ruthless, because it's hurting them. It's hurting their feelings. It's not really allowing them to make the moves that they want to. There's our devil right there that shows up. And so, I feel like I said, you both have your own things going on. So you're not really paying attention to each other today. There is intention, but it's falling flat. Something else keeps popping up. Someone is trying to run away from someone or something that has been really overwhelming, that has really kind of like blocked their path, right? They blocked because there's we've been talking a lot about this. We've been seeing this energy pop up in the collective. When someone's constantly trying to get you to put fires out every which way. But again, for you, I hear that you're not engaging in these types of dynamics. If you see someone or something that has a lot going on, you're just politely walking away, And I feel like that's also why this person or situation is a little bit sheepish. Maybe they feel like they've missed their opportunity too little too late because they've been busy dealing with other things in the background. But meanwhile, they have really strong intentions coming towards you. They see something good within you and they want to be a part of it. But they don't really know how to communicate. They don't know how to approach you. Yeah, I was seeing this 3 of Cups energy, trying to, well, actually it's 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups. So, you know, waiting things out. I feel like there's a lot of patience that's happening right now in the collective, especially, oh, this guy pops up. Of course he does. Especially because there is a lot of reshuffling happening. So we do have to be patient in the process. This guy, the Emperor, has been showing up a lot. There have been a lot of people as well. So I feel like this is outside influences. I feel like you are directly dealing with this Emperor. This Emperor is waiting for you. This is another person or situation that's waiting for you. They're waiting for you to come to them. I feel like they're going to be waiting for a very long time because this person, this energy that has been popping up in our readings, it feels very controlling. It feels very restrictive and very limiting. They don't want to have to be the one to make the move to you. They want you to come to them. But then you're looking at this other situation with this King of Cups, Queen of Swords, and you're like, I don't want to be a part of that. And ironically, you are moving in a direction towards the Emperor, even if you're not necessarily paying attention. I mean, this person is going to kind of make it, like they just like to be in control. They like to have the upper hand. So they're going to make it seem like you need them. That, you know, you need to be the one coming to them. You need to be subservient to them, trine, sextile. So again, finding ways that you can, you know, it's so hot. So I'm hearing this as finding ways that you can work a little more harmoniously with your environment. You have your path set out in front of you and you're pretty focused on what your end goal is. But just because someone or something comes in that we do not like, we still have to know how to work with that energy so that we're moving through instead of creating more blocks and resistance for us. The challenge is this 12th house right now, which is the most spiritual house. And right now, like I said, Neptune and Saturn are in retrograde in Pisces, which rules the 12th house. So we really have to keep our emotions in balance, making sure that people's situations are not infiltrating to the point that we let them disempower ourselves. We allow them to kind of take away what is rightly ours. And that's really what this person is waiting for. So Virgo energy, taking care of your health, mental, emotional, physical well-being, keeping things kind of light right now. This is our ability to process what we're dealing with, to be able to digest what's going on in life. And if we're not able to, or if we're not paying attention to it, then we're not going to, right? And it just leaves a lot of lingering energy. It ends up creating blocks and obstacles, like I was talking about, from moving forward. And it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before this all comes to head. Yeah, we got this Leo card in the same spot in our weekly reading. It's just a matter of time before it all comes to head. And It's just a matter of time before we are forced to empower ourselves. And that's part of what this work is doing. We're going to see a lot of beauty and blessings start manifesting as we are entering Leo and Virgo season. So definitely keep your eyes open because I really like this new opportunity. It's small, but it's there. They're just, like I said, they're still dealing with some other stuff on their end. Someone who's being difficult. I feel like very similar energies to what you've dealt with, what you've gone through. There is patience to allow this to come in, but at the same time, it's here. And we've been seeing this a lot lately. It's bubbling underneath the collective, like that value that if we just open our eyes or if we wait a little bit longer, we're actually going to be able to receive this beauty that's coming in, this commitment, this new beginning that is going to be with us for a while. So I hope you enjoy the reading. Thank you so much for your time and energy, especially if you've made it this far. I really appreciate you. Definitely drop comments below. I love to hear how it resonates. Or if you just want a little love, some TLC, I am here to support. Thank you for the support and love you bring to my channel. I appreciate you. Sending all the love and blessings your way.